Hi YouTube. Welcome to Maggie's World. Um, I had to redo my video because my gimbal started acting up. I don't know why it's kept acting up. Um, but to be perfectly honest, um, I don't know. Yeah, again, welcome to my channel again. I don't know what is going to happen to either one of us. I don't know what's going to happen. Um, Most importantly, I'm afraid to lose my home. I'm afraid to lose everything that I own. That's what I'm afraid of. Um, I don't understand how the Supreme Court could agree to this. This is against the law to remove people out their homes and take them somewhere where they don't belong. You know what I mean? So, so with that being said, um, it is a sad time for me, and I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen to us. I'm afraid to leave my house, to be honest. People going around saying this, people going around saying that, and I don't want to lose my home. I do not want to lose my home at all. And that's what I'm mostly afraid of. You know what I mean? Going out and not being able to come home is my biggest worries. But what I do want is for this person to be arrested, fingerprinted, thrown in jail. You know, like I said, this is my home. I raised my daughter here. You know, I moved here from a family shelter that me and my daughter was in a couple of years back, 22 years ago, and yeah, and moved here from the family shelter, and now to know that we gotta move again without our stuff. And I just bought me a new bed, and I just bought me a brand new bed. Just bought me a brand new bed, and then basically knowing that I had to leave all that behind for some daggone redneck people to sleep on. No, no. So it is now going on 5 o'clock. I gotta help my daughter out with her detergent and stuff. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna have to do. Um, yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen to either one of us. I really don't know what's at stake here. I just don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. But it's just too much to handle to the point to where my anxiety is kicking in to the point to where I'm talking about crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. And people are actually ending their own life behind this whole daggone nonsense. It's just ridiculous. Nobody wants to leave their homes. Nobody do. What we deserve is to be left alone. Leave us be. It's bad enough you taking away health insurance and EBT, and you can't touch people's funds. So you want to put people out their homes. Why? Why? You want to put people out their homes and take them somewhere where they're not even familiar with. And at the moment right now, I am working. At the moment, I am working. Doing this video is my job. I have to be more. I have to be more inconsistent in doing my videos now because we have to make a living somewhere. We have to make some type of living somewhere. Even if it comes down to doing videos on YouTube, Facebook, or on IG, or Blue Sky. That's similar to there on X. We have to do something to make ends meet. I want to at least have enough enough funds in the bank, so in case I do have to go to the doctor, whatever, I have money to pay for my my checkups. So I gotta start somewhere. He wants people to work at least 8 hours a week in order to keep their Medicaid. But then what do you do when you can't walk? What do you do when your joints don't work no more? What do you do when you suffer pains in your joints? Because that's what I suffer. I suffer pains in my joints. And as long as I'm sitting, it don't bother me. But the minute I get up and start, the minute I get up and stand up on my foot, whatever, if I stand up too long, my ankles will swell up. What they gonna do if people like us end up having heart attacks, behind heart attacks? Of course, they don't care because the only thing they care about is themselves. This country was doing just fine without Donald Trump in it. This country was doing just fine. Just daggone fine. And now we got to deal with this chaos that we should have to deal with. But probably do it all eventually. We're going to be okay eventually. I hope and pray. I pray the good Lord above. I pray that none of us have to lose our homes. I hope and pray that we don't. Because I don't consider the White House as my president. I consider Kamala Harris as my president because that's who I voted for. I didn't vote for him because I knew what Donald Trump was, and I knew he was always there going to be, and he's racist. Main thing is that he is freaking racist. My birth certificate says my first, middle, and last name, my date of birth, and year I was born. And my birth certificate says United States of America. United States of America. I am a U.S. citizen. And I feel that U.S. citizens shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Not from any under circumstances. We should remain the way we are. Not working, by doing videos on YouTube or whatever, being YouTube creator, whatever, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem working every single day doing videos. That's something I actually got used to doing. This is not the only channel. I have multiple other channels on here. This is not the only channel I have. So I have other channels that I do videos on. And I just gotta stay more consistent in doing my videos. So I put those 80 hours in. Even if that means I gotta be up all night doing videos to try to make ends meet. Because if people lose their food stamps, what they got to turn to? So they have to work, they have to do their creation, and I'm thinking about doing this thing full time because there's no other way. I'm trying to get up to at least 1,000 subscribers. If I get up to 1,000 subscribers and more, that will help me so much. And that go ahead and that will go ahead and turn on my super chats. That would mean a lot. And I also might be coming back on my channel, on this channel, to teach people how to knit and crochet. Casting on, casting off with with the knitting part. The crocheting, it get easy. You know what I mean? It can be difficult at times, especially trying to. It can be difficult when you're doing, when you're trying it for the first time. When I first started crocheting, I just started doing things the wrong way. So it took a lot of practice for me to learn how to crochet. And as far as knitting, it's all about casting on and casting off. You gotta know how to knit, and you gotta know how to cast on and start your knitting, whatever. And then at the end of the knitting, you gotta know how to cast off, which is very easy for me to do. I have made a lot of things. I have made simple stuff. I have made a whole lot of stuff. Um, Knitting, crochet is something I don't mind doing. You know what I mean? I'm very creative. I do my knitting, I do my crochet, I do my paintings, which is right over there. So, yeah. So I do my knitting, crocheting, I do my paintings. Um, what else do I do? Oh, and I braid hair. Yes, I braid hair. Let me show you one of them. I braid hair. I finished her hair I think yesterday. What's it? I think yes, no, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I fixed her. I braided her hair. Look how nice and neat it looks. I did this. I did this. I got bins in the closet for mannequins. I also have became a reborn mom because I am a doll collector. I collect reborn dolls, and I role play with them, and I do videos with them, and that's something I actually get back into doing again because that's my job now. Doing YouTube videos is my job. And I have to make sure I'm on here every single day of the week, whether it's morning time or evening time or night time, whatever, or middle of the day or night. I have to do what I have to do in order to survive. Because the way our country is today, our country is dying. Our country is dying. So I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. I'm trying to teach my 27-year-old daughter how to become a creator with YouTube because it's very important to become a creator with YouTube. And yeah, this is something I gotta get used to now. I gotta get used to making money some other way. Um, I gotta be more consistent. I gotta do the videos. I gotta do my videos every single day of the week, and I might be doing the weekends too. But I'm gonna be doing these videos for a while, and until I decide to start taking my weekends off. Well, I will not do videos. I might start doing my videos probably 5 days a week, to be exact. And then weekends, I have my breaks. Um, yeah, not stop. It's I was watching this video with this African guy, and this guy said you have to work in order to get paid, in order to do anything. You have to work. You gotta put the work in. You gotta be inconsistent. So you gotta do your videos every single day. So I have these daggone notepads here where I can actually write down um, different topics, what it's about, things like that, whatever. Um, I sometimes come on here do a video and start one topic, then I go to the next topic. So, yeah, I gotta basically work on not doing that anymore. I gotta work on trying to stay on one topic at a time. So, I don't know. I don't know if people go actually just actually enjoy watching those or not. I really don't know. But yeah, at this point though, I don't know where the heck we have to go from here. Everybody talking about next year, next year, next year. People don't want to lose their homes. Nobody want to lose their homes. But this New York City, United States is my home. If I go to another state, I'm like, oh, why you can't go back to another? Because the first thing that a lot of us will say is that we was kicked out of our state. We was kicked out of our state by a low life. By a low life is never going to amount to anything. This is our country. This is where we belong. This is where we raise our families. This is where some people actually got married. You know what I mean? Raising their families, stuff like that, whatever. Now he want to close down schools so our kids can't learn anything. Oh, they want us to homeschool our kids. Really? Donald Trump is being so unfair. He is being so... He's being so unfair. And I cannot forgive him for this. I mean, I can forgive people for other things, but this is so unforgiving. And I hope to God that he get what he's looking for. And when he does, I will be rejoiced. I will feel better. And I don't have to worry about my life hanging by a string. Because doing my YouTube videos is basically, it's going to get me somewhere. It's going to get me where I need to be. And who knows? I might be so fortunate to the point where I could probably even go buy me a home. No more apartments. No more Section 8. It's owning my home. You know what I mean? So that's just that. So I don't know where our lives go from here. But if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. And I'm out.